everyone, my name is Alice Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what I learned through my exploration of instructional strategies, how they connect to different learning theories, specifically those of Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky, and how I plan to apply these insights into my future classroom. So after reviewing a wide variety of instructional strategies, I found the ones that resonated with me the most were the student-centered approaches. And while I do believe direct instruction definitely does have its place in the classroom, specifically when it comes to introducing new concepts to students, it was the student-centered approaches that really excited me the most, specifically the inquiry-based learning, cooperative learning, and project-based learning. And that was because these approaches place students in active roles, encouraging exploration, collaboration, and real-world problem solving. And I believe that these approaches are all important as they help not only just build student academic success, but they also nurture their curiosity and independence, which are all essential for long-term success. Additionally, I found that these strategies strongly connected to the different learning theories proposed by Piaget and Vygotsky. So, Jean Piaget believed that children learn best through hands-on exploration and self-discovery, and so his theory of cognitive development outlined how children move through different developmental stages and how each stage influenced how a student understood and processed information. So, an example I had that aligned with this theory was an inquiry-based science lesson where students would explore variables like water, sunlight, or soil in a plant experiment. And this experiment would really allow the young learners to construct knowledge actively. And this aligned with Piaget's view that learners build mental frameworks through experience. And then the other theorist that I found aligned with some of the instructional strategies was Lev Vygotsky's, and his theory emphasized the role of social interaction and its role in cognitive development. And so one of his key ideas was the zone of proximal development, which referred to the space between what a child can do independently and what they can do with guidance. And so instructional strategies like the guided read-alouds and story maps clearly reflected this idea. So for example, if a teacher were to lead a discussion about a story's characters and setting and prompted students with visual supports and questions, they're really just scaffolding learning within the ZPD. And then similarly, cooperative learning supported his theory as it allows students to learn through interaction with peers, where they're sharing ideas with one another, explaining their interpretations, and just building an understanding together. So understanding these theories really made me realize just how important it is to match instructional strategies to students' developmental needs. I think it's really important for teachers to understand how students learn. That way they can plan more effective lessons, differentiate instruction, and just create learning environments that foster engagement and academic growth. And so this knowledge is essential not just for language arts or science, but just for any subject or grade level. And so in my future classroom, I do plan to apply a mix of these strategies. I do definitely want to use read-alouds with guided discussion to really help support oral language and comprehension. I also want to incorporate role play into the classroom to help young learners internalize story elements and just really help build their confidence in expressing their ideas. And to help encourage high-order thinking for my students, I really want to use project-based learning. That way students can analyze different examples, make connections, and create something meaningful. So I'd probably have them do a group project where they would address a real-world problem affecting their community. But overall, this experience really helped me see the value of research-based strategies and the learning theories that supported them. And so by applying the theories or the principles of different learning theories such as Piaget's and Vygotsky's, I believe I can create a student-centered classroom that promotes exploration, growth, and just an overall love for learning. But yeah, so that is what I learned so far. Thank you so much for listening.